Peace and love. Dr. Princell coming to you all live tonight via Instagram. What's today's date? Today is the 4th of January, 2021. Happy Gregorian fiscal New Year for those that acknowledge the 1st of January as the beginning of the year. For those of you who recognize April, happy upcoming New Year. Tonight, I'm gonna get on my soapbox. I'm gonna just jump straight onto the soapbox because I'm about to just jump straight off of it. All right. 2 weeks ago, one of my associates referred me a client. Just a couple of weeks ago, expressed to me that this particular referral was diagnosed with nasopharyngeal carcinoma. And unfortunately, the day after I had gotten in contact with that person, the universe saw fit to take them. All right. My prayers and my heart goes out to his family, and all the people whose lives he touched. May peace be upon him. Nonetheless, what this did to me is it triggered me. All right. It triggered this time of the year for myself. I was speaking about PTSD a couple of weeks ago, and this time of the year always triggers a little bit of my PTSD because when I left the military in 2006, I had several family members and friends all die the same year that I left the military, and that I transitioned out. And when I transitioned out, I transitioned out without a support system, without a support group, without anyone that was really checking in on me. And I had to learn how to dig myself out of my own hole. All right. And so this is what this call is all about. No one should ever have to dig themselves out of a hole alone. If you have the capacity and the ability to help someone else dig themselves out of a hole, it's your responsibility. It's your duty. It is your charge to go ahead and assist them to the best way possible that you can. 2020 was a year of excuses for a lot of people. Oh, I can't afford to do this. Oh, I can't involve myself in another person's life. Excuse after excuse after excuse. All the excuses remind me of is when I was in high school, how my high school wrestling coach used to tell me, do you want to build a house of success or do you want to build a house of failure? Because for every excuse that you offer me, it is another nail in the house that built on failure. All right. So I'm opening up my phone line again to phone consultations. I'm taking serious, dedicated, committed potential patients and clients only. I am not about wasting anyone's time, especially not mine. All right. And when it comes to the life of another person, I am definitely not about wasting their time either, because every second, every moment counts. All right. We are living in a time right now where every day, constantly, individuals are waking up being bombarded by BS information, propaganda, misinformation, miseducation on a regular basis. And it is so important for us to change that right now. And we can all do that by simply removing some of our excessive emotions out of the equation and really focusing on what it is that we need to do for our loved ones, for ourselves, for our family members. And, and especially right now at the beginning of the year, or the beginning of this Gregorian and fiscal year, because so many people are, now that the holiday season is over, all the excuses for eating crappy food, all the excuses for, why it is that their cholesterol is bad, why it is that, their weight's gotten out of control, why it is that they're constipated, why it is that they're still dealing with allergies, however old that they are. You know what I mean? And it's more important right now for true, genuine, authentic, informed content to be produced, so that way we can help promote saving lives. So that way we can not monetize healthcare, but just compensate people who are advocates of health and wellness, who are passionate about saving another person's life. And because the our social medias are so overly saturated with just garbage on top of garbage on top of garbage, like, it's more important that right now more than ever you start leading from the front. Lead from the front. Stop resting. Stop waiting for someone else to come along and be your leader. Stop waiting for someone else to come along and guide you by the hand, point you in the right direction. If you don't know what to do, it's time to become informed. It's time to become empowered. It's time to become self-empowered. All right? And by being self-empowered, that means that we are more informed than we have ever been. We are in the age of technology where you're carrying around this mobile device right now. It is nothing for you to go ahead and, while you're still watching this video, slide into the DM. Prince, my cholesterol is out of control. I need to get this under control ASAP. Prince, my anxiety is destroying me. My depression is destroying my family. My PTSD is eating me alive, and I need help. I need help now. What can you help me out with? What can you do? I am prepared to help you out, and I want to, but I'm only going to do it for those that are dedicated, serious, and committed. I'm not taking any patients that are going to continue to offer me excuses. If you want to offer me excuses, I'm going to remind you why it is that you're dealing with the disease that you are currently dealing with. All right? I'm going to remind you. I'm going to be that straight shooter. I'm going to be that straight shooter with you and let you know you're the reason why your disease is out of control, because you have not decided to take charge of it yet. And so if you're ready to start taking charge of your health, if you're ready to start taking charge of your own life, get in contact with me. Get in contact with me. DM me right now. Don't wait. Don't wait to ask your friend, hey, is this guy legit? Man, my record, my reputation speaks for itself. All right? My content speaks for itself. I'm not out here trying to profit off of anybody, but if I can get compensated for helping change, save, and prevent the loss of life of another, I'm going to do that. And I'm entitled to being compensated for that, for being passionate. All right? It's not about the money. It's about saving a life. It's about the souls for me. All right? So, jumped off my soapbox into the deep end of the pool. I'm in the deep end, And fortunately, in this type of water, I float. In fact, I don't even float. I walk on water in this pool. In this body of water, I walk on this. All right? So if you need someone to help take you by the hand and say, hey, peace, be still, calm the F down. All right? It's not that bad. We got this. You still alive? You still breathing? You want to change? You want to do it right now? Let's do that. Let's do that today. So don't wait. Don't wait any further. Don't wait any longer. Get in contact with me today. If you need my number, reach me at 786-496-2998. If you don't text me first, don't expect me to answer the call. All right? You better text me and say, hey, Prince, I was watching your video on Instagram, on YouTube. Like, you're a real passionate man. Like, I've seen all the content that you have. Hey, screw all that. Prince, I need some help. You look like you can help me. If you can't help me, can you point me in the right direction? You're certainly right, I can, and I certainly will. So Dr. Prince J. Moore L., Doctor of Acupuncture, Oriental Medicine, in the industry for the last 10 years, saving lives with natural alternative methods aside from medications, aside from conventional therapies, aside from radiation, aside from pharmaceutical drugs. I can complement that. I can offer you alternatives. All right? And if you're looking if you need someone to be up your ass, if you need someone to be constantly motivating you, but because you're ready to make that change and you're ready and dedicated and open to receiving this level of passion, this fire, understand that if I'm this passionate, if I'm this fiery right now on this video, it's because I'm trying to aim and direct this fire, this light at the right target. And the target is whatever's causing you problems. So use me. You got soldiers out here, B. What's the point of having soldiers and doctors of holistic and alternative medicine if you're not going to use them, B? What's the point of having these natural providers out here if you're not going to use them, B? You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. I'm out here with my white coat on. So what? Who cares what it is that I look like? But my mind and my heart is in the right place to help save somebody else's life. All right. I'm not trying to let another week go by with somebody who is diagnosed with something serious, who's being referred to me by another person goes by, and I potentially lose them again. Again, for the man who lost his life 2 days after he was referred to me. 2 days after he was referred to me because somebody was on the fence about, hey Prince, I don't know if you know, I wasn't sure if he would be open to it. Man, if you're trying to help save somebody's life, tell them, hey, I don't want to hear your nonsense. I want to hear your mouth. I want to hear these nails and these excuses that you're using to build your failing house. Get on this call. Let's make this call. Let's talk to Prince. Let's get this. All right. So I'm out. Let's do this. All right. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up. You know what? I'm gonna do a whole couple of series on cholesterol. I've been talking about beets and the power of how beets help out with managing cardiac disorders, cardiac diseases, high cholesterol, diabetes. You know what I'm saying? Erectile dysfunction. I've been talking about how beets help that. All right. I've been talking about how beets is an alternative to Viagra. I've been talking about how moringa is an alternative to chemotherapy. I've been talking about how celery is an alternative to kidney dialysis. All right. I've been talking about how honey is a powerful, anti-asthmatic, anti-allergen. All right. I've been talking about ways to boost your immune system. I've been talking about my own capsule, Dr. L's 3 Fungis, about how you can support your immune system. I've been talking about all these things. Don't just look at the most recent post and content that I've been putting in my Instagram. Go search, look through it. I got a catalog of knowledge, a catalog of information, a catalog of content for you to choose from, to show you I got options for you. All right. So don't. What are you afraid of? Gaining more weight? Letting your cholesterol get more out of whack? Dealing with more pain? Is that what you're afraid of? Not letting it go? Man, that's, when it comes to PTSD, so many people are so afraid to let go of their trauma. So many people are afraid to let go of the pain. All right. And most of the time, some of the reasons why is because they're afraid of losing the attention of those who have given it to them, because now other people know that they're sick. Man, why not gain some attention because people knew you were sick and then you completely changed your life? 180. Not a 360, 180. Complete opposite direction. You was walking down the wrong road. Somebody said, hey, you want to be going that way. And so what did you do? You said, oh, that way? Yeah, that way. And what am I doing? I'm pointing it to you. I'm telling you, you need to go that way. For the culture. All right? Which way? That way. For the culture. For the culture of health and wellness, Dr. Prince L, Doctor of Acupuncture and Oriental Medicine, said it numerous times. Again, I'm so passionate about this, and I just want to save another life. All right? If there was ever anything that I was truly addicted to, if there was ever anything that was keeping me up at night, because I know somebody's looking at my eyes and they're like, yo, underneath this light, you got some bags, Prince. What keeps me up at night is trying to save another life. That's why you see these bags. 37 years old. Don't let the youthful skin fool you. 37 years young. All right? I still got 3 quarters to go in the life. I'm trying to hit 120. You hear me? I got 3 more quarters to go. Still ain't get to the first quarter. On my way to the second. All right? But don't let the youthful skin fool you. Don't let my small size fool you. I'm 37 years old, on my way to 38, and I'm just trying to live the purpose that I'm out here for. All right. So again, you need somebody in your life to help you. You're looking for alternatives. Reach out to a brother. Those of you who looking to help somebody else out, share this video with somebody, please. All right. Don't be greedy. Don't be selfish. You got somebody who's dealing with drug substance abuse. Give them this video. Send them this video. Say, hey, Happy New Year. I'm saving your life. All right? Remember that old game when somebody come up from behind you and they scare you, you go, ah, and then you grab them and you say, hey, saved your life. That's what we're doing right now. Hey, that cholesterol, ah, boom. Hey, Prince L, saving your life. Ah, chemo, Prince L, saving your life. Ah, diabetes, erectile dysfunction, uterine cancer, fibroids, endometriosis, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, autism spectrum disorders. What you need. I'm not a massage therapist. I am a doctor. I'm a doctor. I'm not just some person out here sensationalizing health. I'm not out here just talking to you about from some library book perspective. Even though 15 years ago that's what I was doing, I had to go and educate myself. 4 years in a medical school. All right? I'm not out here just talking about how, yeah, you just gotta zen out. No, you need to change your eating habits. You need to go for a walk. You need to drink some more water. Get off your ass. How about that? Get off your ass. All right? And with that, I'm off your ass and I'm off my soapbox. Dr. Princell, slide in DM 786-496-2998. You need to talk to somebody. You see I like to talk. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? You ready to save your life? You ready to change your life? Are you? Because if you are, take these hands. Your desire, my will. Let's do it. Out.